Good evening, everyone. This is Pirate Scum Gaming, and welcome to the first video in the Fleet Holding Tour series. I am going to be releasing a new video once every other day, showing you what is available to you at each and every fleet holding, both Federation and KDF side. I'm hoping this is going to be a refresher course for veteran players, as well as an introduction for newer players who have not yet had a chance to check out your fleet holdings or have kind of forgotten what is all available to you. So tonight we are starting KDF side, and I am sitting here right by the Klingon Fleet Starbase, which is located just north of Gnalda and west of Kronos. It's in a real handy spot. It's not far from Drozana, because this is a major hub where a lot of people hang out at. As well as New Kara, New Romulus up over here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and approach the base and take a look at it. Here we are. This is my flagship, the Ikea's Crossbones. It is a Kelvin D7 heavy destroyer. I love this ship. I love the D7 in general. It's a beautiful ship. So this is a fully tiered Starbase. My fleet, Pirate Scum Brotherhood, as well as my Federation fleet, Papa Sierra Bravo, both of their Starbases are complete. So this is what you get to look forward to once you get a complete KDF Starbase. Pretty cool looking, if you ask me. And it's a shame that people don't hang out here more often. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and dock, let's get aboard, and start the tour. It's slow to dock here. I hate that. Anyway, basically what you can look forward to, we're going to tour each and every level. I'll show you what's all available to you. There's some pretty cool stuff here that you're able to purchase or have a contact with. And it's very handy to have around in case you need something. To be honest with you, hanging around some of the social hubs like Drozana, DS9, it gets kind of hectic, and you have a lot of irritating people that hang out there, run around, act like an idiot, etc., etc., etc. So this is the Beeman point, and in order to contact your transport officer here, let me go ahead and move forward a little bit. You need to move off to just a little bit off to the side here, and the window will pop up. There it is. To talk to the transport officer if you wish to leave. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So we're going to start left to right. So follow me. Okay, right here is the duty officer contact. This guy's a handy guy to get to know. You can purchase common quality duty officers for your fleet holding projects. I mean, why waste your valuable EC on overpriced duty officers when you can take and spend fleet credits instead? I mean, no, it's not a one-for-one transferal. I want to say it's not one for one, but you do end up losing a little bit, but in the long run it's worth it, because I know a lot of people have, hey, I got more fleet credits, I know what to do with it. Well, let me have some good news for you. You can help fill your fleet's duty officer projects and spend some of that hard-earned fleet credits. I mean, like I said, you won't get exactly one-to-one back, but it's worth it. Like I said, worth it in the long run. Here's the engineering one. How 750 fleet credits? That's a steal, if you ask me. All right, moving right along. Over here, we have the officer of the watch. You can talk to this guy, and he'll give you different various assignments to perform around the starbase. And you think you get about 5 to 10 fleet marks for completing that. It's not a lot, but it stacks up over time. Moving over here down this pit, we have the bank. I mean, like I said, why head to the busy social hubs like, Drozana or DS9 and all the idiots and herpists and annoying people that hang around there, trying to, jump on you while you're at the bank trying to do stuff. Come to your Fleet Starbase. It's nice and quiet here. I recommend it. I spend a lot of time here doing my banking stuff. Alright, moving along. Down over here, we have the mail access. Same thing. If you have someone send you something, or if you have an exchange sale that expired, you can come here and get it instead of screwing around with the social hubs that are just really annoying. At least they are for me. That's just my personal choice. That's just my personal opinion. And if you like hanging out at the social hubs, be my guest, but I still encourage you to come check out your starbase. Alright, that being said, let's move along with the tour. Over here, these are Commendation Reports that you can file. Let me open this up. See, I have both of these already done. I have plenty of experience in both of these projects. So if you activate these, you get a little bit of expertise. So if you're like teetering on the very, very edge here of rolling over another spec point, you're getting ready to log off for the night, come knock this out. You come back tomorrow, you should be rolled over. If you only need 15, that is. Alright, move over here, follow me down these stairs, and I'll show you the history of KDF uniforms. Yeah. Oh, you have the TOS ones over here. Let's get a good view of that. I mean, the baldric is wrong, but, that's neither here nor there. That's just me being nitpicky. Over this way. Over this way, you have this is the Honor Guard uniform from the Omega Rep. This is the lifetime EV suit that you get. It's an okay EV suit. There's obviously better out there, but for Space Ground Barbie, yeah, sure, why not? And this is the uniform that you can purchase from the tailor, which I will show you that momentarily. Over this way is a pretty cool mural. To inspire you to glory for the Empire. Over here, you have some weapons that you're able to get. It's a mix of reputation weapons and weapons you can buy in the store, which I'm going to show you. Alright, over this way is possibly my favorite place to hang out, the bar. And it's the best looking bar there is. Welcome to the bar. Alright, we got our chef over here. This guy's a wizard, I'll tell you. Yeah, here we have our bartender. This guy here. He's a shady customer, but gives you a hard time just starting to cut off his lobes. He'll cooperate. You got the Everpret. Got old Morin over here, sipping at his drink, hanging out. You know what he's watching. He's watching the ladies. He's a lady killer. Here are our entertainment, shall I call it. Our Ryan dancers. Yeah, I can spend a whole evening staring at this. Anyway. Over here. This is the Blood Wine Cauldron. You can drink to glory, to honor, to victory. I drank to glory earlier, but I am going to drink to honor now. There we go. We got it. It's a buff. I'm not sure if it's a buff or what it is that you get, but it's active for an hour. All right, over here is the probably best view of the house. This big old fireplace. This is just, oh yeah. Nothing like coming here, sitting around with your buddies, telling tales of glory and battle. And I say the chairs are mighty comfortable too. And we got this nice big old Mugado rug. Man, it's just ambiance times 1,000. Alright, moving out of the bar. We have a meeting area over here for you and your officers to have meeting if you're a fleet leader. I am a fleet leader. I'm the fleet leader of Pirate Scum Brotherhood and Papa Sierra Bravo. So sometimes me and my officers, when we have KDF meetings, we come here and hang out, because why not? This is a cool little conference area for you to hang out at. I just wish you could do more with those displays, you know? It may have some contacts or some other things that you can do with it. Alright, moving along. You see, down this corridor over here, the only thing you got down there is a holodeck, and it don't do nothing. So, I mean, why even bother go down there? Okay, over here we have the stores and tailor. Going left to right, you have your ground weapons. Various different, you have advanced and elite. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. Where is it? I have dual sniper rifles from here. They're ridiculous. I'm going to show them off. Because I can. Where are you at? No, I don't want to do that. Of course, the camera's on and I can't find it. Figures. There they are. Look at these things. These are ridiculous. These are dual sniper rifles. Yeah. Available to you at this store at your starbase. Okay, next up is the operations officer here. I know Augie uses this quite a bit, and I do as well, for these boosts. These are excellent things. Everyone should be using these. Every engineering, tactical, science, and ground. See, it's you get plus 10 ground skills, plus 10 engineering skills, plus 10 science skills, plus 10 tech skills, engineering skills, blah, 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 blah. I highly recommend everyone come and buy these. They are not that expensive, 2,500 fleet credits. Especially if we're going to be doing a lot of TFOs. I highly, highly, highly recommend you get that. Moving along. Space supplies. These are just deflectors, engines, shields, weapons, blah, 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 blah. Nothing all that important here. And last but certainly not least, the tailor. Let me go ahead and open this up for you. Oh, nope, you don't want to see that. You don't want to see that. Store. Here's where you get those uniforms that you saw on display there outside the mail and bank area. It's the Border Skew Ceremonial, Guardian, and Operative uniforms. Just more space ground Barbie for you to have. So if you want to spend, what is it, 2,500 fleet credits, go for it. Because everyone knows the true end game in Star Trek Online is space and ground Barbie. Alright, now we got done here. Let's go ahead and move on up to the next level. And board the old turbo lift over here. Next up, tactical. Alrighty. Moving forward, and right when you exit the turbo lift, you come into this main room. Available to you over here. Let's start with the center platform. You have your ship selections officer for when you need to change ships. Over here is the ship store console. Over here you have the Nausican personnel officer. This is to recruit Nausican duty officers, because you know you want to. You have a security officer here where you can turn in contraband, changelings, you can set up your work detail here. These are all duty officer assignments. These are available to any security officer in any holding. But like I said, you know, it's here if you want to use it. And moving along to this side of the room, you have another duty officer. This is the tactical officer. You can get tactical duty officer assignments here. I mean, you can get it in your DOF menu, but you can also speak to this contact here to get them. And over here is my office. Yes, this is where I do my most profound thinking. This is my office. I am the head of the fleet, and this is the fleet boss's office because I said so. Alright, let's go ahead and leave here. Next stop, the brig. Pardon you. Alright, you have the brig duty officer right here. And this guy will let you schedule interrogations. You can do brig duty officer assignments. Pretty cool, huh? Not like a little interrogation to start the day, I always say. Alright, that's pretty much it for the tactical level. So let's go ahead and board the turbo lift and move up to engineering. Alright, moving right off the turbo lift straight ahead. You have some more duty officer contacts here. First up is the engineering officer. This is to repair ship injuries that you received in battle. If you don't have repair components handy, you just jump over here to the starbase and get your ship fixed. But I recommend everybody have the repair components, that way you can do insta repairs on demand. And right here is your ship customization officer. This is the ship tailor. So if you don't like the way your ship looks and it has customizable parts, come talk to this guy, he'll fix you up. Over here is your Orion duty officer recruitment contact. You can recruit Orion duty officers from talking to this individual. Alright, let's go ahead and leave here. And we'll go take a tour of main engineering, which is right through these doors. This is your Starbase's main engineering area. Right here is the Chief Engineer's office. As you can see, it is empty because he's kind of dead. Long story, I don't want to get into it. You have the Operations Officer for your Operations Duty Officer assignments. And that's pretty much it on this side, so let's go ahead and take a jog on over to the other side. Alright, you have your engineering duty officer assignment contact right here. It's engineering, why wouldn't he be here? Same thing operations, why wouldn't he be here? That's pretty much it for the main engineering. So let's head on back to up to the turbo lift, and we'll go ahead and go up to the science deck. Come on. Alrighty. Now, as you exit your turbo lift, if you head to your left, you will come across the medical bay. And you can speak to the medical treatment officer. This Orion will heal those stubborn stab wounds that just won't heal. You know what I mean? You get into a fight, you get shanked. Of course, you kill the other guy, of course, but you get that odd stab wound that just won't heal. Doctor here works wonders, I'll tell you. And she's not bad on the eyes either. Here is the various recovery bays. Yeah, this poor sap ate something he should have, or he ate someone he shouldn't have. Did I say someone? I meant something. Anyway. All right, let's head back this way. Past the turbo lift, and you'll come across these. This is the surgical bay, and right here is your medical duty officer assignment contact. And again, not bad on the eyes. I only have the best doctors here. What can I say? I like having doctors that are pleasant to look at. Not much here. This is down there is the surgical bays. So, of course, it's going to have a sterile field. You don't want to get that last-minute infection. And last but certainly not least is another very important area here. You have your science duty officer assignment contact, but more importantly, you have a bridge officer trainer. Now, I bet you didn't think that they had one on the Starbase. You know, this is, yeah, I mean, why go back to Kronos or one of the other places you can train bridge officers? Come here. It's quiet, and you don't have to worry about other people bumping into you, breaking your concentration, yada yada yada. Yeah, it's here. It's available to you. I highly recommend everyone use it. And here is the Gorn Duty Officer Requisition Officer. This is where you get some Gorn Duty Officers if you need them or want them. Down there's nothing to really do. It's just a big science computer. Alrighty. That about does it for the KDF Fleet Starbase. I hope you found this video informative, and I hope you find it useful. And I highly recommend everyone come check it out. Come run around, see what's all available to you. I mean, I gave you a tour, so you have an idea what's here, but still I highly recommend you come check out your Fleet Starbase. You know, it's there for a reason. It's there for you to check out. It has things that are very useful to you, and I highly recommend it. So, next video, which will drop in maybe a few days, will be the KDF K-13. So, as I belly up to the bar, I bid you all a pleasant evening. Kapla! And it's a pirate's life for me.